So, this is a show about shows that are about other things in shows. So, yeah, that's what this is today. I do have a co-host. That awkward silence is just not me just being a jerk. I do have a co-host. And he was supposed to say something.
I was waiting to see where would that going? That's why I was waiting dead silence. I wanted to see.
I paused so you could say something, but you didn't say anything.
Oh,
but
sorry?
That's how we work on this podcast. We work on this podcast just blind and just by the seat of our pants. And also on this podcast, all we do is lie. And then we act like we didn't see things. And also we omit things so people won't know what we're talking about. So we just skip over shit. We're just saying stuff. And then they're like, oh my God, that happened. And then when they go watch it back themselves, it's like, wait a minute, something else happened. Why did you guys forget that? Because you guys were supposed to cover everything. Because you guys are supposed to be journalists like the rest of the journalists. And how did you miss that? Oh my God, what's happening? Yeah, we're those people that just totally forget shit, just keep going and just, hey, fuck it, that doesn't mean anything. That's a real important plot point, but we're not even going to talk about it. Fuck it. That's exactly what we do because we are real professional wrestling journalists and we are full of shit. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the We Are Wrestling podcast. I am your host, Viral Viper / Viper Freeze. With my co-host.
I like the slash, but I'm your co-host or Renegade Enigma.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about wrestling.
Yes, sir.
So, how are you before we get into all of the weirdness?
I'm good. Yeah, just it was an okay week of wrestling, I would say.
It was so crazy that your head might explode. So many crazy things happened in wrestling this week. I mean, so many. You won't even see all of this stuff happening because it was so shocking. The stuff that happened shocked the living shit out of people. And it was just so amazing that no one seen any of this coming. And it was just so baffling. Listen, dude, some of the shit that nobody saw coming because we were oh my God, it was just supposed to be this one thing. And then it was this totally other thing. Then it's totally shocking. And it just blew us out of the water. And it just was super weird. And then I was oh my God, how did that happen? Why did that happen? Wow, I can't believe that happened. Wow, that actually was so shocking. Dude, this week was so awesome.
Okay.
Oh, you okay, so yeah, let's just jump into some of the shocking moments of this week. The big one, the 6th man at the pay-per-view. Shocking.
I probably forgot we didn't even talk about the pay-per-view.
Yeah, it came on Saturday and we totally didn't talk about it yet.
Shit.
Yeah, the Impact pay-per-view and everybody was talking about how good Impact was and all of this stuff about Impact because this show was just it was so jam-packed with super totally awesome stuff. But when we were talking about Impact a year and a half ago on this podcast and actually crying about how good the show was, and then everybody just left the show and wound up on every other wrestling show and said, fuck Impact Wrestling. And now some of them have to go back to Impact Wrestling because Impact Wrestling is now working with another company. Yeah, when we were saying shit, when we were talking about it, when we were saying stuff, but nobody paid attention. It was you guys are crazy. We just want WWE and AEW stuff. But we were talking about Impact and you guys just kept bullshitting. But fine. Now Now that AEW's working with Impact, it's all, hey, look at Impact. It's pretty cool. Impact is cool. Impact is cool.
And like the Impact we were talking about, like this Impact can't even hold a candle to that Impact.
Nowhere close.
Yeah. And don't get me started with like before that.
Impact that we're talking about was so fucking good, but we're not even gonna harp on that. But yeah, the pay-per-view, they had a pay-per-view. It was hard to kill, and it was like it literally was the worst name for the pay-per-view because somebody got killed.
Irony.
Yeah. Ethan Page for the Karate Man, and the Karate Man killed him. He ripped his heart out. So Ethan Page is dead.
Legit,
so he's really not hard to kill.
Legit, if you go to the Wikipedia, it says Karate Man won by murder. The most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
That is fucked up. And it's so funny how like everybody was like, oh my god, Chris Bay is so cool. Chris Bay is so awesome. So nobody remembers that 1 week when Chris Bay literally was on every fucking wrestling promotion that was on the air.
Yeah.
No one remembers that?
I attribute you to that because before he even showed up, you told me his name. So.
Yes, and on this podcast, I said Chris Bay was on every fucking wrestling show this week. He literally was on every show that was on. And nobody said, oh, who's Chris Bay? No one said anything about him. He literally was on every show, but no one said anything about him. But he went to Impact and then blew up as a star. Was like, oh my god, who's this Chris Bay guy? And then all of the AEW fans, they went over to see him on Impact. Was like, oh my god, who's this Chris Bay guy? And I'm just literally just like in my room throwing shit because it's like, how do you not know who this guy is? It's like it's just ridiculous, but it's quite fine because he wrestled in a triple threat match. He lost, but he didn't get pinned. Like, the guy who doesn't like wearing a mask actually had to wear a mask and then painted his face and pretended he wasn't him because he wasn't supporting the former president or some I don't know. This guy's like a real weirdo. But yeah, like, Trash Can P he kept the title and he lost.
I love that.
And he kept the title, so he's still the champion, but Chris Bay did not get pinned. Rojit got pinned. So he took the loss.
Can I go on a tangent in this match and ask you like your opinion or something on this match?
Go.
Now, okay. So TP, which is the one you're talking about, right? He was manic in this match, right? It was this whole mystery in the storyline, like, oh, he's not really TJP. Because the storyline was that once you fight Rohit, once when he was a champion, you never get another title shot ever again. At least with TJP. So he became manic and got the title. But like the whole storyline was, once Rohit found out that it's TJP, like he should be stripped of the title. He took the mask, had the face paint. You clearly see it's TJP. Right? Shouldn't he be stripped of the title?
No.
Okay.
Because they're going with the dumb storyline of he's still not TJP, he's still not TJP. Even though you didn't see his actual face because it was painted, he's still not TJP. So we can't tell exactly who that is. It's still Manic to us. That is what's supposed to happen. But when you have Matt Striker keep calling him TJP, 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 you don't get that. And also, I've heard actual reviews of this actual show, and they reviewed this show, And the little fact that you just pointed out about the Roji having to, you can only defend the title once against him, meaning the people who reviewed the show only watched the show because Kenny Oshimeda was on there, and that is only reason they watched it, having no idea any of the backstories that was going on in Impact Wrestling because they didn't watch the show.
Exactly.
See, these are some of the things you have to watch out with some of your so-called wrestling journalists.
Because in that three-way, it's so much backstory. Like, I only touched on one. Like, Chris Bay is another big part of it too. So
yeah, he got screwed because Rojit screwed him.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like that whole situation made so much sense, and I didn't like it because this was the perfect time. Like, you have everybody watching. Why don't we put the title back on Chris Bay, then have Manic chase Chris Bay and have a straight up 1-on-1 and like do this crazy ass match? That would be awesome.
Yeah, because, like, say what you will about him in real life, he's good in the ring. He's not as great as he thinks he is, but TJP is in the ring.
Yeah.
You know, so him against Chris Bay 1-on-1 would be awesome.
Yeah, because he thinks he's the modern day Eddie Guerrero. Sorry, pal. That is William Ospreay. He is the modern day version of Eddie Guerrero, and you can't touch that.
Dun, 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 dun. You said...
Oh, you're talking about the Cheetos commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that Cheetos commercial was really cheesy.
Yeah.
Back to the show.
But yeah, I actually like that match though. So it was really good.
Yeah, I like the match, but they should have put the title on Chris Bay. Like, the title should have went on Chris Bay, because the thing with, like, here's what would have sparked like so much interest. Mm-hmm. You're going to war with AEW. You put the title on Chris Bay. You could have had somebody from AEW come challenge him. You could have had TJP challenge him like afterwards. You could have had so much stuff done. Like, he is like a standout player. The only thing you can't even really have Chris Bay do anything on the AEW side, because everybody with titles and everything are locked into some sort of a feud.
Yeah. You
really can't do anything. And like, to show him off would be like, especially in a title situation. So this whole thing, it kind of was like Impact didn't think this all the way through, and they should have been like, all right, what can we do to just like show everybody that we're still cool? Chris Bay. Everybody talks about Chris Bay. He can steal the show. Put the title on him. Okay, we put the title on him. Now what? Hey, all of these AEW wrestlers. Ooh, let's pick one. Jungle Boy that said. Ooh, Sammy Guevara.
I was just about to say Sammy Guevara, yeah.
We can use MJF. Oh my God, we can even use Darby Allin title for title.
Stark.
Ooh, we could use Ricky Starks. Look, all of these names could have been used against Chris Bay. Yep. Cody Rhodes and Chris Bay. Like, it could have been so much there. There's so much there. And it just could have been an opportunity for Impact to show off their stuff. And it's like
little fact, like, probably no one remembers, right? Cody Rhodes is the former X Division champion also. So, that would be a little callback.
Yes, and Cody Rhodes and Chris Bay do have a small history, especially on the internet, where Cody Rhodes has been saying he wants to sign Chris Bay, and Chris Bay has said, "Hey, I'm waiting for you guys to sign me." That has been a thing on the internet, and they've just been going back and forth because it's like, yeah, but like, anyway, it's one of the Impact fuck ups.
Yeah.
And
can I jump a little ahead though to like the actual Impact show? Like, it has to do with this though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they was like talking to Rohit. Rohit was talking to, I forget who's in charge on television. The former
Scott D'Amore.
Huh?
Scott D'Amore.
Yeah, him. So he was talking to him, and TJP walks in with the X Division title. Like, see, it was him. Like, yeah, we know it was him. We all knew it was him. You were the only one that didn't know it was him. what the hell?
Yeah.
And then like he was like, okay, I'll make it better. Next week or 2 weeks or whatever, they're gonna have a rematch. So Rohit is happy, like, yeah, I'm gonna get my X Division title back. As he's walking away, dude's like, should I tell him it's a non-title match? Like, they're screwing him.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing, though.
Okay.
He kind of screwed himself in the beginning.
Okay.
Like, you have to remember, he was a dickhole of a champion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, soon as he won the belt, he went from just being a regular dude trying to help out. He won the title and became like a super dickhole.
Yeah.
Remember, like, he became like a super dickhole, and like he kept coming up with all of these little ways to tweak his match and get out of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he had that, like, I think it was like a 6-way he had with Jordan Grace in a minute.
Yeah.
It was a 6-way. He still screwed his way out of a win and walked out with the title.
Yeah.
So it's like
Jordan Grace, because he even screwed over Jordan Grace. Because Jordan Grace.
Exactly. Like, he screwed over so many people. Now it's everybody's turn to screw him over. Yeah. So it all makes sense.
Oh, okay, and that, like, wait, in that logic, like, I get it now. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm totally with him getting screwed over, because like he totally deserves it.
Okay, like now I'm with it, because like logically, it made no sense to me. But now that you said that, I got it.
And then we had a women's championship match with Taya versus Diana Purrazzo, and it was a great match. And Taya lost. And before the match, we all found out the news that Taya is no longer working for the company.
Mm-hmm.
So then on Impact, they had to write her out. So they said that she was the one who shot Johnny Bravo. So now she has to go to prison, either Jacksonville or for the long haul in Connecticut, or probably in Baltimore. So no one knows what jail she's going to. But she is getting prosecuted and she has to go.
I'm kind of the dumb one. Like, I didn't get the Baltimore joke. Like, I got the other.
Ring of Honor.
Oh, okay.
Ring of Honor.
Okay.
Yeah. And here's like the funny part about that story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm including us in this, and everybody else. We're all dumb. We're all very dumb.
Okay.
Because when we tried to figure out who shot Johnny Bravo, even though it was a stupid angle, why didn't we all just say, it's Taya? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. We went to the same obvious one. It was Rosemary. She did it because she didn't want to marry him. It was Taya.
Honestly, I didn't even think Rosemary. Like, I thought it was Father James Mitchell the whole time.
Oh, I thought it was Rosemary because she didn't want to marry him. But yeah, like soon as that came out, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so dumb! I didn't even think of that." But that was a good story.
Yeah, it made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Weird though, because she didn't actually shoot him. It was the fact Rosemary made some perfume that fucking hypnotized. I forget his name, but the other guy for Double XL, not Ace Romero, but his tag team partner.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I was gonna call him Fallah Bahh, but that's not Fallah Bahh.
Nah, he's actually the one that shot John E. Bravo, but it was Taya's fault. So,
Yeah. But it still works out for the best because now she has options of what jail to go to.
Does she have non-compete clause, or like she can legit wind up anywhere like really soon?
Here's the thing. If it's like Ethan Page's non-compete clause, then that's something different. Because remember, everything that he has done, even this cinematic match, was taped last year.
Yes.
His contract ended January 1st. So, as far as I know, I think he doesn't have a non-compete clause, so he can show up anywhere. And as far as Taya goes, she can literally show up in AEW with no thing because Impact and AEW do have like a working contract.
That's a good point.
But if she's going to, say, Connecticut, it'll be 90 days, and Baltimore probably be the same length of 90 days. With some of these companies, it's no reason for you to have 90 days. Like, it's literally no reason. You should just be like, all right, when you're done, you could go wherever you want. Like, Impact tapes, like, they tape shows. Just, if you're done after the taping, just say you can't show up to after your show airs. Once your show airs, the day after that, you could go wherever you want. Show up wherever you want.
Yeah.
That would be better. But they have the 90-day compete clause because that's the old standard of the WWE method. 90-day no compete. You can't go anywhere. So some of these companies should just turn down and no compete and just be like, fuck it. We just show up wherever. Hey, bye, hi. That's it.
Impact with their taping. Like, you're 100% right about that. I was looking to see, because she and Ethan Page, for that matter, which Ethan Page might wind up doing it, both show up in their respective Royal Rumbles.
Mm-hmm.
So,
because if you remember correctly, when the Rascals were done, that was in December.
Yeah,
that wasn't 90 days. They were done in December. They got signed. They showed up on TV. When did Pat Patterson die? Like, was that January or December?
I want to say it was January.
Whenever no, it was December. It was December because I think he was like the last person of 2020, one of the last people in 2020 to die.
You're right.
And as soon as he passed, they had the tribute show, and the Rascals were out there, and we were like, "Oh wow, they're already here." Because it wasn't 90 days. It was like, wow, they're already signed to WWE. They're on TV, kind of. And then we waited a couple weeks, and here they were on TV. So I don't think it's a long 90-day compete clause.
Yeah, because we thought they had to do something with the Johnny Gargano storyline with the Ghostface. Yeah.
But yeah, like, that was a thing. And then we had the match that everybody was talking about. Rich Swann, Chris Sabin, Moose, who replaced Alex Shelley, who has an undisclosed injury that he won't talk about, but he has an undisclosed injury and he's out.
COVID.
So Moose took his place.
COVID.
It's not that one. Wow. But I do want to talk about his injury because this is kind of weird because Alex Shelley, he wrestles, then all of a sudden he gets an injury. He wrestles, then he gets an injury, and it's like you took all that time off, you came back, then you got an injury. He was gonna stay in NXT for a while, but got injured. I don't know what's going on with him, and I really want the best for him because he's really good in the ring. But I'm kind of thinking you should have stuck with your first mind and retired.
Yeah. Like, your health comes first before any of this shit.
Yeah, like I just want him to retire. But then they went against the Loophole Club, which was Gallows Anderson and Kenny Omega, who came out in a Bullet Club, and it set the world on fire. And it was so weird because it was the Halloween Bullet Club shirt, and everybody kept saying, "Oh my God, he has the original Bullet Club shirt." And no, No, you guys don't. You like half of the Bullet Club fans don't even know what the original Bullet Club shirt looks like. So no, not that shirt. Like the one that everybody knows is so recognizable. That's not the first one. That's not the original. So no.
Like honestly, like since it was orange, like me not knowing because I'm not a like New Japan Bullet Club person like that. Like I know like a little bit. I know as much as anybody else like knows. Like except like your expertise. I thought it was a bootleg one.
No. This was the one they had at Halloween. I think it was like 2016. It was 2015, 2016. I think.
Yeah.
This was like their Halloween shirt that they were promoting and selling. But yeah. So
before anybody thinks
the rumor
sitting on them, like I'm really not. I legit thought it was a bootleg shirt.
Yeah. So the rumor is that he was gonna come out, and Anderson was like, "Here, put on a Bullet Club shirt." He's like, "It'll be cool because we got our Bullet Club gear on," and they threw on a shirt, and that's what happened. That's the rumor.
Okay.
And that Bullet Club shirt angered, quote unquote, I'm doing the air quotes, angered Tama Tonga, where he went on a 20-minute rant on Kenny Omega, Carl Anderson, and Gallows to start talking shit about him. They said that they're not even original Bullet Club, and they ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. And kept saying all of this stuff that he's never going to work with them, whatever. And I'm listening to it. I'm like, man, like this would be cool if I didn't think it was a work. Because like all of it is, to me, just felt like this is so work. Like this is a whole work, dude. Nothing about this is real.
You did say that.
And like, if this comes out like 6 months from now that this is all a real deal, and like that those were his real feelings, I'll be like, well, goddamn, pal, you really felt that way.
Unlike other journalists, like when you get a take wrong, which you barely do, you take it back.
I definitely do. And I don't skip on the information that I find and see. So they had this match. This match was fucking awesome. And before the match, they showed the picture for Rebellion, the logo for Rebellion. And in the bottom of it, it had a small Omega symbol. Wonder why. Wonder why. So they had the match, and Moose impressed a lot of people. It impressed a lot of people, and it's so funny how the internet is. It's literally so funny. Because as soon as Moose impressed all these people, everybody's like, oh my God, Moose is awesome. Why doesn't blank sign him? And everybody all night is going through how cool Moose is and like why people won't sign him. And I'm like, yeah, Moose is good, but you do know why he's not signed anywhere else. And everybody's just running and just talking about, oh my God, it's because he's so nice. He should be signed. AEW should sign him. This person should sign him. And then one person on the internet goes, oh, I know why nobody signed him. And I'm just like, yeah, that's why he's in Impact. Duh. And for all you people who don't know, it was an abuse charge that Moose has on his record that did not get expunged and did not just go away. It literally is there. He was arrested for it. This was back in his college football days. WWE wanted to sign him. They saw that on his record and was like, yo, we don't really do with abusers like that, especially convicted ones. Sorry, guys, we're going to pass. And he was at
Rich Swann go.
That's exactly why they let Rich Swann go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny because like when Moose was at Ring of Honor had no problem because they never looked into his past, and like they was like, yeah, we're just gonna give him a chance, and he was doing so good. But when WWE wanted to sign him, they found that in his records and was like, yeah, we're just gonna pass on you. And they passed, and he went to Impact, and now he became Moose that he is now. And that's the thing. Like, some people, when they say, why doesn't so-and-so go to WWE or AEW? It's because they did something fucked up that AEW and WWE are like, we don't want to touch that. It's bad for our PR. That's it.
Yeah.
But they had a 6-man, and the match was good. And, of course, Kenny pinned Rich Swann because Kenny's the belt collector. He's going to take Rich Swann's title eventually, probably at the pay-per-view in April. And that's what happened. But, you know, it was just a one-off. Like, that was the only time Impact and AEW were going to cross over. There was no more. It was just a one-off. Until James Storm showed up in the Impact Zone. That literally blew my mind because it's like, dude, aren't you still in the contract from Power?
Yeah.
And he was talking to Chris Sabin.
He just lost the taking titles, right? Not too long ago.
Okay, my silence wasn't because of I'm trying to figure out who he lost it to. My silence was because he still is the tag team champion.
Oh, he is?
Dude, they didn't lose it yet.
Like, I swear they lost it already.
Who did they lose it to?
I don't know why. Like, you remember the guys who beat up Kingston? Like, when they were with the Pope? Like, they were like beer drinkers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Them. Last I heard, they didn't need taking champions.
Oh, well, if they did, then that's why they're here.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I swore that they were still tag team champions. But, yeah, speaking of tag team champions, he was there with Chris Sabin, and they were talking about challenging the tag team champions, the Good Brothers. And it was like, oh, okay, well, we have a new team, Beer Machines.
I like that.
Yeah. So Beer Machines were going to have this match, but then all of a sudden we heard this music, this very familiar music, and Big Money Matt showed up with the Private Party, and Matt hates Impact, doesn't he? Doesn't he hate Impact, right?
Yep.
But no. He's back now, and because he's part of AEW in this crossover, which is a one-time event. And the one time means whichever time they show up is the one time that the event is happening. So that's what one time means. So him and Private Party step in a ring, and they wound up having a conversation where they became one of the teams in a match that if somebody wins, they're number one contenders against Gallows and Anderson. So it's Beer Machine versus Private Party later on. And if they win, they become number one contenders. This is becoming a thing.
Right?
And lo and behold, Private Party did beat Beer Machine to become number one contenders. So now, at No Surrender, it's going to be Private Party versus Gallows and Anderson. That's some shit, right?
It's interesting to say the least.
Oh yeah, it's definitely interesting. I actually am surprised that Private Party is the team getting a shot.
Yeah,
But yes,
they have a lot of like other teams that they could have put over, but them.
mm-hmm. And like everything, everything that's in this whole private party thing, it actually fucking weirds me out. And we're gonna get to that in just a few seconds. Why this weirds me out? Because it just was like, what the fuck? But yeah,
Like it made sense in the pay-per-view. Later on, it makes no more sense.
well, we're gonna explain that in just a few seconds because we're gonna talk about Dynamite. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
You haven't.
This episode was kind of actually not bad. Not bad at all.
I enjoyed it.
First off, we had a celebration of a birthday for -1. And the Dark Order came out to celebrate with him. And they had this big thing and they got interrupted by Dr. Luther and Serpentico. Why do I keep want to call them other things? And they interrupted him and wound up getting beat when Hangman came out to help. And then the Dark Order won. And Silver gets down on his knees and he asks for Hangman's hand. And Hangman says, I gotta go think about this. But you said, I have to think about this, and walked off. And the funny part was when he got down on his knees and he said, as soon as he said the thing popped up on the screen. He said yes, and everybody just popped it. He says yes. It was so dumb. Now, wait, I have to finish off the segment, then I have to talk about this segment. So after they beat up everybody, they threw Luther into the cake and Serpentico, and they go to Mr. Brody Lee Jr. and he's like, we did this for your birthday. He goes, that's great. But my birthday was 3 days ago. He goes to paper. It was so funny. It was so hilarious. Yo, that was so awesome. Now,
did he beat the shit out of somebody with a cane too? I want to say it was.
Yes, he did. It was funny. Here's the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
So that started off the show. It was fun and lighthearted for me. Now, an objective journalist was like, that's not going to play over to the crowd. They don't really know what's going on. Yeah, it's kind of inside baseball, but like, you know, like a wrestling fan that's just tuning in, they won't get it, and this could have turned off the crowd, and this could have made people turn out and leave because this isn't wrestling. This is kind of like I don't know, this is kind of weird for somebody to tune in and see. The first thing is this, like, and they won't get it, and it's like, it's kind of weird. And that's all I could say. It was like, that was kind of weird, like the statement and what that person said.
Yeah.
But I was like, like, it wasn't that bad, dude.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, it was. It was. And then we had the Hardy Party versus Top Flight Security and Matt Sydal.
With his third eye.
Yes. This match was really good, and especially the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Private Party went through an evolution, because they had Dante at the top, on the top rope with don't know his name, Quinn.
Not Quinn, yeah.
Yeah, with Quinn. And Cassidy jumped up while everybody was not paying attention, jabbed Dante in the ribs with a chair, and jumped down, and Quinn looked at him, and Quinn smiled. They smiled at each other. He hit him with the finisher. 1, 2, 3. And we have the evolution of the Cheater Party and Matt Hardy.
You actually tweeted
Man,
that too, cheater party.
yes. So that raises a question, though. If the Good Brothers are heels, and now the Private Party are heels, so it's just two heels going against each other, right?
Technically, this is like how I'm gonna break it down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Private Party are, is for lack of a better term, the heelier heels because they're the invaders, you know.
Okay.
Good Brothers, they're like the homegrown heroes, you know.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to explain the outcome of that match a little bit later because it's going to be a lot tied into that.
Yeah.
We're going to get to that later.
Okay.
Then we had Penelope Ford versus Layla Hirsch. And Chuck Taylor, or Charles Taylor, Miro, and Kip Sabian were out there. They were basically the focus of the match. But Penelope, she was actually pretty good. Like, she's starting to get better.
Yeah.
Eventually. It was a 2-minute match because it's a women's match, and 2 minutes women match AEW. That's all they're good for.
But Kenny did say he wishes he could do like more for the women.
Oh my God! If he had so much power, dude. If only if he had a little bit of power, like somebody could have given him just a little bit of power. He can do whatever he wants. Man, I wish he had power too. Like, dude, fuck. Like, if you had
vice president,
dude, if he had powers, he could even have himself painted in like a muscularly picture with somebody. If he had so much power, dude, like it would be like, dude, he would even have his own Japanese butler. If he had power, dude, that would be so cool.
Japanese butler.
But back to the show. Charles Taylor, after the match, Miro told him to tell Orange Cassidy, "You're not my best friend anymore." Sag.
Like, I'm kind of fucked up with that segment.
Why? Why are you fucked up?
Because, okay, right? Say you had a match, and the stipulation was you basically had to been like somebody else's like butler, like it is in this case. And he tells you, tell me, "Oh, you're no longer my best friend." Orange Cassidy legit got like upset and walked away. I would have walked away. Like, I would have probably went in there and whipped their asses for you just because of the stipulation you couldn't. You know?
But here's the thing. If you went in there and whipped their ass, and Miro said, "Help me," God, I have to help you now because I'm his butler, so I have to beat you up. So it's better for us not to fight each other.
Yeah, I guess in that sense, but at the same time, logically, I still know you're being controlled. You know?
Yes.
Like, I hate storylines where like they get upset. You're like you know.
But here's the thing. No, see, here's the thing, and I'm glad we're having this discourse because this makes us real journalism. Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? You know why he actually got upset and walked away. It wasn't because, oh, like you said, I wasn't your best friend. It's because it's nothing I can do to help you. Okay. You're in a situation and you're stuck. I can't help you. Like, I can't even just go down there. If I beat them up, I risk the chance of you having to beat me up, which hurts us even more. So I can't do anything to help. Like, I can't stop this. Like, I can't fix this because there's no way for me to get you unstuck. Yes, it's a couple of weeks, but I can't fix this for us. Like, I can't help. Like, no matter what. Like, even though you said that, and I know it's not true, it hits me at that time. Like, I can't help you. Like, you're stuck in a situation that I can't help. So now I'm sad. It's like, even though you said it and you were being controlled to say it, It's nothing I can do with that situation, and I'm done. Like, I can't help you. I can't stop you because you're already locked into this contract, so I can't get you out of this contract. I can't do anything, and I know you're being controlled, and now I'm sad because you're being controlled, and I can't help. I'm sad now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also glad we're having this conversation for our listeners.
Yeah, see, like this, you don't get this kind of insight anywhere else, people.
Yeah.
And so then we go to the Young Bucks, and they're going to somebody's mansion, and they ring the doorbell, and the Japanese butler, who is Michael Nakazawa, comes out, and he says, "Hey guys, I just finished filming a Billy Blanks commercial, but Kenny's in the house. Do you want to talk to him?" And they say, yeah, come on in. So he lets them in, and they go in, and they see this muscle-bound picture of Kenny and Don Callis, and they're talking. Wait a minute, Kenny has all of those things that a person with power would have. What the fuck? God damn it, Kenny, maybe you do have power. You just don't know it yet. Huh. You don't know that you have power. That's why you said the thing about the women, because you don't know that you have power. Fucking Kenny. God damn it, you dummy. You have power. God damn it. But the Bucks talk to Don Callis, and they go back and forth with their little thing. And I know we're skipping over, and people are like, they said something cool there. They said nothing cool there. They were just talking about money. And at the end of it, Don Callis throws a shirt over the camera that they have in there, and he starts backing up, and he acts like the Bucks beat him up.
Like, oh no! I think you just said that too.
That's exactly what he said. Ding dong.
Hello?
I was waiting for you to do the hello. Jesus Christ. Yes. Now you said hello. Yes. That's a work. That's a setup. Don Callis didn't get beat up. That's bullshit.
Yep.
That's bullshit. And then we go back to the Impact Zone, but the Explosion Center. Ha! Dynamite. Okay. And we have a match with Pretty Peter Avalon versus Cody Rhodes. And he said, I could beat you in 60 seconds. So they're wrestling. Cody hits him with the crossroads in 10 seconds. But then Jade Cargill comes out and distracts Cody. And at that moment, I was just like, please, God, let this feud end. Because this is getting very boring. Like, this is getting so boring. Cody can't touch her. She can keep touching him. It is so fucking boring. Like, there is no end game. Yes, next week is going to be the Shaq thing to see when Shaq says he's going to wrestle. Whatever. I don't care. This is getting so boring. Let this end. Like, this whole Jade and Cody thing, it's... Okay. This is going to sound really fucked up, but I'm sorry. It's more sexual tension between Jade and Cody than anybody in the whole entire wrestling universe. These two just, like, literally want to fuck. Like, it's something there that just what the fuck. It just, like, I'm tired of seeing it. Like, I am tired of seeing these two. I'm like, please stop. This is just annoying to me at this point.
Yeah, but I'm not digging it either, so.
And then they have a match, and Peter Avalon is getting the best of Cody, and he messes up his leg. Cody puts him in the figure four, and Peter slaps the shit out of Cody. And Cody goes to slap him, and he ducks down like, no, and starts tapping. And now Wrestling Journalist goes, well, that's just dumb. Like, why would he just tap out to that? Okay, smooth brain journalist. Smooth brain journalist, listen to me closely. It is part of Peter Avalon's pretty character. I don't want my face to get messed up, so I'm tapping out to this move. Yes, I could have figured a way out. Yes, I could have did this. He threatened to slap me and mess up my gorgeous, beautiful face. I'm tapping out to avoid that. Like, you smooth brain idiots literally keep saying stupidest things ever and just acting like, oh, we are the tip top brains of wrestling journalism and cannot figure out the smallest detail of a wrestling show. And not only a small detail of a wrestling show, of a wrestling show that you are financially backed by and you love. So please, for the love of God, just try to use your brains. You smooth brain idiots.
And they kind of forgot that Cody had a similar gimmick at one point in his career, so the dashing thing.
Yes.
He didn't like to be hit in the face either.
Yes, it's so dumb.
2 questions about this match for you, right?
2 answers.
One, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is your first time, like, witnessing pretty Avalon, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like this gimmick? 'Cause before this, we witnessed the Librarian. So how do you like this new gimmick of his?
To be honest, like, I've only seen it for like 3 seconds because of the way that he did the finish, which is actually smart. I was like, I like the way that he's thinking as a wrestler.
Yeah.
As far as the gimmick, I need more time with it to see how it grows. Like, that's it.
And also, like, Cody said he would beat him in 1 minute, but like commercials and all that, it's maybe like 2, maybe 2.5. Does that like?
It was probably like 8 minutes.
Like 8 minutes
in total.
Like, so did Cody technically lose? Because it was one of those like, oh, I could beat you in such and such.
Yeah, because like the whole premise of it was Cody going, "You suck. You're a nobody. Oh, I could beat you in 60 seconds." And because of all the distractions and like the commercials, he didn't. So now it's like, oh, maybe Pretty Peter Avalon is a threat, even though he lost. Maybe he's not just such a pushover anymore. You know what I mean?
No, I got you.
And then we had the father and son moment where Taz and Ricky Starks came out. I mean, wrong father and son. Sting and Darby Allin was out. Sting and Darby Allin was out to talk about the championship, and Sting had on a Mr. Brody Lee shirt, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And then Taz came out with Ricky Starks, Brian Cage, and some guy named Hook.
His grandson.
Yes, his grandson Hook. And they came out and they were talking shit, and they challenged them to a street fight. So now it's official at Revolution. It's Sting and Darby versus Brian Cage and Ricky Starks in a street fight.
I'm hoping it's cinematic.
It will be. It will be.
Cause like, yeah, like I'm not with it.
John Moxley had a match against Barbacos or Baracos.
Something like that.
It was something weird, but they had an okay match, and Moxley wins, and Moxley basically says, "I'll fight anybody from Nashville." I'm like, fuck, like, why did you just call out like anybody from Impact? Like, it was so dumb. Like, aren't you fighting Kenny? I was like, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Other than that, like, as much as I don't like him wrestling, I kind of enjoyed this match.
It was because he, like, the other guy got a little offense.
That and, like, he showed, like, he had Moxley. He showed a little bit more of his wrestling skill because, that's one of my beefs with him. He's more of a brawler. He's showing more wrestling skill lately. Yeah,
he's trying to be a better wrestler.
Because that choke he did at the end, that was kind of MMA-ish to me.
Dude, that's the choke he's been doing.
Yeah, but like he did it differently this time. Like they even pointed it out. Like it's similar to the Bulldog choke, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Fucking what's his name? Excalibur said that.
But yeah, like Moxie has been training for a long time.
Yeah.
We had a backstage segment where Dax got challenged by Jungle Boy to a one-on-one match next week. So I'll wait to see that one. And then Pentagon got beat up by the Good Brothers and they shoved a boot in his face. They were trying to take out his eye with a boot, which was like very hysterical to me. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is so weird. Yeah, take the boot in his eye. It's like, what are you doing? It's so dumb.
Like, you're not shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. And here's the thing. So it's this thing on the internet about how Kenny is like, he's dressing so well. He has such a great dresser. He's an awesome dresser. And it's like, all right, dude, shut the fuck up. He's not that good of a dresser. Just suck my dick. Like, he's not that good. Like, he doesn't dress that good. But I did find out why that's a big thing. Okay. Because I have shit on Kenny as other Kenny with really bad clothes. Now, he's supposed to be wearing really good clothes.
Okay, like, I didn't like what he had on like that day anyway. Like, that shirt was horrendous. And I don't use
because remember when I used to say good guy Kenny was a bad dresser?
Yeah.
Yes, now bad guy Kenny is supposed to be a good dresser.
Yeah, I think Callis is dressing him.
Yes. And then Kenny saw Don's face and he's like, what happened? Nothing. Tell me what happened. Nothing. And he had to tell him that it was the Bucks. Now, here's where things unfold. The Bucks are going to wind up getting beat up by Gallows and Anderson and Kenny. And he's going to wind up turning on the Bucks. The Bucks are going to try everything to get their friend back. They're going to eventually get their friend back. But also in the process, the Bucks are going to cause the Good Brothers the tag team titles to the Private Party.
Yes.
Also, the Good Brothers are going to cost the Young Bucks the tag team titles to, probably the next people that we talk about. But yeah, I see like everybody getting their tag team titles tossed around. But
I hope you're not talking about the people who's in the next match, because that would like highly piss me off. But go ahead.
Well, let's talk about the next match then. Chris Jericho and MJF versus Sammy Hagar and the LAX.
Pride and Power. Well, there.
LAX.
Yeah.
Which I'm really pissed off because out of those three tag team, LAX should have won, but LAX lost.
Yeah. Is it weird that Jericho and MJF like had a whole like tag team thing going, like a tag team entrance, video, and music mixed up?
I wonder why.
Like,
I did say the next person I talk about could be the next AEW tag team champions.
Like I got kind of a Rated RKO vibe, but not in a good way. Like they were like bootleg.
Yeah. Yes. I think that they're going to wind up being the next tag team.
I most certainly hope not. The only good thing about this match, in my opinion, it was good. But the thing that caught my eye, that literally Sammy Hagar, the person, like Sammy Hagar, the tag team, is his favorite tag team.
Yes.
I popped for that.
But before the match, MJF once again talks to LAX and tells them, hey man, it's nothing personal. Which also leads me to think of he's still going to turn on Jericho. It's coming down the line. He's turning on Jericho. Because
also within that, he blamed Jericho too. Yeah, not me, guys. Like, it's Jericho. You know how he is. He's the leader, so we have to listen to him.
Mm-hmm. So they won a match, even though MJF cheated to win.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho almost killed himself with a moonsault. And here's the thing: he did a lion salt. So there's a bunch of people going, "Oh, it was because it was too many people in the way, and that's why he messed it up." And I was like, And then people are like, it was too rushed. That's why he messed up. If you watch it back, Jericho, when he went for the jump, was on the ropes, wobbly and wrong. Because, like, first off, when I can sit there and point out the way that you're wobbling and you holding onto the ropes, getting ready for your moonsault, when it's supposed to be a quick jump moonsault, the way that you do, if I could point that out and like scan it in full detail, and you're supposed to be doing a flip at that moment, it's like something's wrong. And he almost falls directly on his head, but he hit it. Jericho said, "Next week, watch me do 2 of them. Please, for the love of God, don't." Because if you fucking botch another one of these, we need to have a consideration for you to take that move out of your repertoire for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, just relax, dude.
Like, I wouldn't mind if he retired and became still the leader of the inner circle, but the manager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's not me hating. Like, it's again, his health, you know?
Yeah, but, like, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Let him do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the show, we got the main event for Beach Blast. 6-man match. Moxley and the Lucha Bros versus the Good Bros and Kenny Omega. Anything?
No, I thought you were going to say more. That sounds pretty good to me. Like,
yeah,
I'm kind of concerned about Penta because I feel like Penta's been injured for a real fucking long time.
I mean, yeah.
And that kind of bothers me, so yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's perfectly fine, though.
Because I feel like he gets taken out like every week.
I do too, but like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
By the way, like, we actually forgot something. See, people, when we forget things, we go back, right? That Impact pay-per-view, they crowned new Impact Tag Team champions.
Wait. Oh, that's right. Women's Tag Team champions.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Which
Go
are
on.
Fire and Flavor, which are Kiera Hogan, or Kiera, however she said it. Hogan, the girl on Fire. And Tasha Steele. I think they go by Fire and Flavor now.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. I don't think we forgot any of the matches, but that one, like, I remembered.
Yeah, we probably forgot 1 or 2, but it's like, it's not really that big a deal.
Yeah, but that one was important because they brought back the titles. So. Yeah.
But yeah, that's AEW and Impact.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
Yep.
And how about the show opposite of that? Dun dun dun.
NXT?
Yes. NXT America.
And I was about to ask you which one too.
Yeah. I mean, we could go to NXT UK and then go back to America, which was actually a really fun show, and it made me have one of those other moments where I'm like, what the fuck, really? So it started out with Rampage versus Dave Mastiff. I think his name is Mastiff.
Yeah, no, right, man.
The big guy.
Yeah, the one where like he walks and they do the earthquake gimmick.
Yeah.
The ground shakes. Yeah, him. It's massive.
Dude, like, okay, the first couple of minutes of this match, I'm like, okay, this match is okay. When Mastiff hit Rampage with the clothesline and turned him upside down, and Rampage's arm was inside out and he was laid on his face, I was like, God damn, he fucked him up. Then the match just picked up to like even more hard hitting strikes, and it was like, oh shit, this match is good. Rampage fucking. Yeah, Rampage picked his ass up and slammed him for the 1, 2, 3, and it was like, oh, that was fucking awesome. They had a match. What's his fucking name? T-Bone. T-Bone is back.
Okay.
And Amir Jordan and his partner. I forgot his partner. I want to call him Marty McFly because he always dressed back like the Future.
Oh yeah.
So he tells his friend, he's like, yeah, I got you a match with T-Bone. So they're having a match, and Amir Jordan beats T-Bone, but like soon as he beats him, the other guy's face goes, motherfucker, you won? And like the whole time he comes out, he's like, yeah, buddy, I won. And he's like reluctant because what he really wanted to happen was T-Bone to just totally destroy him because he doesn't like him anymore. He wants him to go. He hates him. He wanted him dead. He's like, all right, nah. He's like, you should have got your ass beat. What the fuck is happening? It was so fucking.
Where they're like on the edges of breaking up.
Yes. And Jack Star, you remember the one who I used to say looks like Mitchell from Modern Family?
Yeah.
He had a match with Ilya Dragunov, and the match was so fucking good. They were friends. Like, they said, yeah, we're going to go and have a friendly match. They didn't have a friendly match. They tried to fucking tear each other's heads off. And Dragunov beat the shit out of him. And he gave him the headbutt uppercut to the back of the neck and pinned him. And Dragunov, like, as soon as he pinned him, he just was so happy. And then, like, he realizes, like, oh shit, I just tried to kill my friend. And he just stops and he's like, fuck. He starts cheering, and then he looks over and he's like, what the fuck did I just do? He's like, that's my friend. I just tried to rip his head off. What the fuck? And like, he helps him up, but like the whole time he's like, I think I might have went too far. I might have been that angry that I went too far.
He took it out on him.
They hyped up the 4-way tag match next week, which is Pretty Deadly versus Flash Morgan and Mandrews versus The Hunt versus the 2 black guys. I can't remember their names. Don't judge me.
Yay, Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, I'm going with Pretty Deadly too. And the winners get a tag shot at Gallus. And then we had the main event, which was Jenny versus Kaylee Ray. This is what fucked me up with Jenny. Because they're talking about their whole careers, and they're like, yeah, Jenny started in 2014. And I was like, no, that can't be. That she couldn't have started in 2014. And like, when they said she started in 2014, I remember Jenny starting in Progress. I remember her whole Jenny Couture gimmick and how she was this designer, and she just like wound up being a wrestler. And then she like ran this fashion house, and she had like a I forgot what they're called, but like, you know, the person under you, like the person understudy, but like a God damn it, what is it called?
I forget what it's called, but it's pretty much an understudy.
Yeah, and she used to hate Tony Storm and the girl Pollyanna. Fuck Will Ospreay, by the way. But her and Pollyanna, like, she used to hate both of them. And Jenny's, like, when Jenny's whole career started, I was there. And I'm watching it, I'm like, the fuck? I was there. What the fuck? It's another one of those what the fuck moments. I was fucked up. But Jenny wound up losing to Kaylee Ray. It was a fucking awesome match. Like, it was an awesome match. Like, Jenny was a rock star. She killed it. It was a fucking awesome match. So now Kaylee Ray, and the funny thing about this was, as they're wrestling, and they have like the video thing in the back, like you can see each one of the women wrestlers on screen, and they're all looking on at this match. Like, and I'm looking at each one of them, and it's going, not only does WWE have a stacked women's roster on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, they have an NXT roster that's stacked with women.
Yep.
It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm looking at all of these women. It's like, okay, this is ridiculous. Like, they had Viper, they had Amelia, they had Xia Li, they had Aaliyah James, Nina Samuels, they had who else did they have? They had Valkyrie. And it's like,
imagine her.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all of these people are in this fucking roster. It's just like, this is the fucking roster that you have? It's like, Jesus, like, you could just throw any two women out there and they fucking steal the show.
Yep.
Like, this is just great. Like, NXT UK is just fucking stacked with talent.
Yes.
But I mean, so is the US roster, because that's why they're having a men's and women tag team division.
The Dusty Road Classic.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And that actually kicked off the show with Kushida and Roughhour. Get it? Versus Dwayne, Gargano, and Eric. And once again, Kushida pinned Johnny Gargano. Which, come on, he has to have a match, right? Has to have a match.
Come on.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So they're gonna have a match at the pay-per-view. So Pete Dunne called out Finn Balor, said, "I'm gonna take your title, mate." And he's like, okay. Karrion Kross killed Shanti Diadonis. And I don't mean just like jokingly killed him. He killed him so hard that he's out of action at the tag team tournament. Then he killed his partner, which cemented he killed him out of the tag team tournament.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I have no comment for that, for how bad he got beat.
Yes. Then we had an NXT version of the Treehouse with MSK, and they were talking about them taking over the tag team division, which I hope they do.
Yes.
And speaking of taking over the tag team division, we get Finn Balor talking about, hey, I'm going to take over the whatever the fuck Pete Dunne's people are. And he needs a partner. Whatever they're called. He's like, I need a partner to beat up Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan. So he goes looking for a partner, and we're like, we know who he's going to get. We know. So then we have another tournament match, which is the Lucha House Dragons versus Imperium. And I swore Imperium was going to win. I swore they were going to win. I swore it was going to be them. Why didn't they win? Tell me why.
Everrise rules. Everrise had nothing to do with it.
That's right. They had nothing to do with it, but Imperium lost to the Lucha House Dragons. And after the match, they had very shocking sight, it was Alexander Wolf. I don't even know how he got in this country, but Alexander Wolf showed up.
Yeah, because aren't they on lockdown?
Yeah, that's what I thought, but apparently they could get out.
So in theory, right? Like, fucking, as you would say, like theory crafting or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean Walter has the possibility of being here too? Like to complete the group?
Possibility.
Which means, as we talked about months ago, yes, people, we predict the future. We might get the rematch between the Undisputed Era and Imperium.
We could.
Okay.
Then we had a backstage thing from earlier in the night where Tyler Russ went backstage and talked to Mr. Regal without Malcolm Bivens to get a match with Bronson Reed. And Malcolm Bivens tells him, I don't think we should have did that. And he's kind of upset at him. So they go out and had a match against Bronson Reed, and Tyler Russ loses. And Malcolm Bivens is yelling at him. So once again, smooth brain journalist goes, well, that's dumb. Why are they breaking them up and having dissension with them already? Listen, smooth brain, this is not what they're doing. They're literally telling us a story. And this is a great story because I actually like this story. Tyler Russ and Malcolm Bivens are together, but Tyler Russ thinks he knows everything. And Malcolm Bivens is trying to tell him, listen, this is not how we do things. This is not how we do things. Tyler Russ lost because he, in his brain, was so smart and he picked out this match. If he would have listened to Malcolm Bivens and listened to his teaching and his smarts, he could have found a person that he could have beat and brought him to a victory. Once he started listening to Malcolm Bivens, everything is going to start going right. That's why he keeps losing. That's why it's a little friction, because Malcolm Bivens is trying to tell him, if you listen to me, everything will go right. But what is he doing? I want to do what I want to do. Yes, you're my manager, but I'm going to do what I want to do. That's why it's small little friction. In your smooth brains, you can't comprehend small storytelling beats. Just like that. Just like that. So easy.
Kind of in the same vein of Private Party and Matt Hardy, because Private Party wasn't feeling Matt Hardy cheating at first. And then they went with it. They were like, you know what? You're right. We're wrong.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Like, he's gonna like get smart to what the guy's telling him, his manager's telling him, and be like, you know what, you're right, I'm gonna listen to you. So yeah.
Exactly. Then we have the women being presented for the women's tag team match. And Beth Phoenix is out there to talk about the women. And we have all of the women out there. It's like, cool.
And Robert Stone for some reason.
And Robert Stone. Yes. So we had TK19 versus Toni Storm and Mercedes Martinez. This was very weird because I was like, okay, yeah, Tony and Mercedes were going to win. They're definitely going to win. They're going to win. Io Shirai shows up right at the last second and beats up Mercedes Martinez. And Tony's paying attention to them. It's like, hey, what the fuck? As she's paying attention to them, she gets attacked by TK19, and Casey Catanzaro does a fucking crazy Phoenix splash with 19 flips and just falls on Tony and pins her, and it's like, what the fuck just happened? Not only the move, but like they won.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
The fucking move was insane. Like that's the only word you could think of.
Yes. So TK19 moves on in the rankings.
Yeah.
So El Gato del Fantasma comes out and Escobar is talking about, hey, we're going to take the tag team tournament because I have the title and they can't do anything. and the Lucha House Dragons come out and attack, and then also Kurt Stallion comes out and attack. And once again, I have to talk about smooth brain journalism. They go, "What's the point in this? Kurt Stallion already had a match against Santos Escobar for the title." In your smooth brain, you forgot to mention that never happened. That never happened. They never had the title match. He's still waiting for his title match to this day. So that's why that didn't happen. You smooth brain idiots.
They've had matches, but not for the title.
They never had a title match. And remember, the match that he beat him in, he earned a title shot.
Yeah.
Because he earned the title shot in that 5-way, never got the title. He got injured. He had a match, and it was just a singles match. It wasn't for the title.
Yeah. That might have been the one and only one-on-one match.
Yes.
Everything else, I think, was 6-man.
In which they're going to have a 6-man now. The Lucha House Dragons versus El Gato del Fantasma. And the Lucha House Dragons are going to have Kurt Stallion with them.
Yes.
And then we see Finn Balor finds a tag team partner. And it's Kyle O'Reilly. And he basically joins Undisputed Era for a while.
You mean they're not called the Bullet Club?
No, because Tama Tonga would be mad. We don't want to get him mad. And then we had the fight pit. Tommaso Ciampa versus Timothy Thatcher. And I was praying that they didn't fall. Thank God they didn't fall. They started beating the shit out of each other. They fucked each other up. And it just kept going and kept going. Just beating the shit out of each other. It was fucking crazy. And Tommaso Ciampa tapped out to the knee. What was it? The stretch muffler.
Stretch muffler.
The stretch muffler. He tapped out. So Timothy Thatcher won the match, and they shook hands. And I was like, they're gonna be a tag team. Hours later, hey, these guys are gonna be a tag team, and they're now in the Dusty Classic. The fuck?
Called it.
Yes. So now that's happening, and later on we're going to tell you if they won or not. But yeah, that was NXT.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it was pretty damn good.
I liked it.
Loved it. So yeah, that was the show. And then we had Monday Night Raw. Fucking sucked. And it fucking sucked. Randy Orton came on with a fucking mask because his face is disfigured. And fucking Randy Orton had a mask on. It was dumb. It was fucking stupid and dumb. It was fucking dumb and stupid. Fucking stupid. Fucking dumb. Then not Lacey. Well, she did come out because Charlotte fought Peyton Royce, and Lacey came out in her dad's robe, and her dad was there, and Lacey just said, "We having sex." She didn't say that out loud, but she was like, "Blue Chew is the best." She did say Blue Chew is the best because she is getting rocked from the Blue Chew mountain of Ric Flair. And Lacey Evans, Charlotte Flair was just so baffled that she couldn't remember if she was wrestling Lacey or Peyton. She couldn't figure the shit out because I couldn't figure it out. She wound up beating Peyton, and yeah, it's so complicated and so crazy that I just couldn't figure it out. Then we had Jackson. Yeah, we had Jackson Ryker versus Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy beat Jackson Ryker. And it was like, oh, okay. Well, that happened. Mace beat Xavier Woods. And it's an intricate story here, which nobody fucking realized. You know what it is? Mustafa Ali is still mad at Kofi Kingston for taking his shot. Well, that makes perfect sense.
That probably was like the only good thing about Raw, like something that
No,
was coherent.
it was something else that was really good about Raw, but we'll get to that in a second. Mandy fought Shayna and lost. We had Alexa's Playhouse, and Asuka was on it, and Asuka was talking to her, and Asuka said, "The Fiend will be back." And Alexa flipped out, and she scared the shit out of Asuka, and they're gonna have a match later on.
Don't say his name. I could have said Bray.
Oh, your friend? We had Miz and Morrison have Gilbert and the dude from White Castle as Drew McIntyre. Okay, but you had to watch the movie because Harold and Kumar had like two friends, and it was like this one Jewish dude, and he was the one fat Jewish dude. But the funny part is that dude was like in Santa Claus and like a bunch of other movies. Like I know his face, I just don't know what his name is.
Okay.
But he did confirm that it was him, and he, like, as soon as I saw him, I was like, "Is that the dude?" And everybody was like, "Hey, that's the guy from the Santa Claus movie." And I'm like, I remember him from like so many other movies, but the funny part, I can't remember what the movies are, but I do remember his face. I remember him being a lawyer in like one of the movies. I have no idea what the movie was, but like this dude has just like been everything, and like he's been typecasted as a Jewish dude. I don't remember his name. God damn it. But yeah, he played Drew McIntyre, and it was just fucking awesome. No, it's not awesome. Like, that segment was horrible. Like, don't get me confused. This segment was, like, god-awful. But it's awesome because he was in it. That's it.
No, that, like, I understood.
Yeah. So, the Hurt Locker business with Matt Riddle... No, Hurt Locker business for Matt Riddle and the Lucha House Bros.
Like, I stopped and everything. Like, what?
No. They beat them, but Matt Riddle somehow beat up Bob Lash again, so they're gonna have a U.S. title match again. Yay! So the best part of the show was Ricochet versus AJ Styles. Okay, you're silent, but they actually had a kind of a good match, and the ending literally goes down as the best Styles clash ever.
Yeah,
because AJ Styles threw Ricochet on the ropes. Ricochet bounced off the ropes. He caught him, put him in the Styles clash. Bam! 1, 2, 3. Best Styles clash ever. So, yeah. Then we had the main event. Sweet, beautiful, small little Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. And so Alexa comes out and she's all adorable and fun. And she's fighting Asuka, and Asuka's whooping her ass. She's getting knocked out. She's smiling. And then all of a sudden, the lights go out and she turns into Fiend Alexa. And she's dressed in black with different makeup, and there's lights are different. And she just tries to beat the hell out of Asuka. And she beats her, and she tries to stick her fingers inside of her. And she can't get her, but then she hits her with the Blade Runner, and 1, 2, 3, Alexa wins. And then she's all smiley, and everything is fine. And Alexa Bliss now has a win over the champion, who is Asuka.
Like, it was funny. Like, I didn't realize that she changed until she turned back into like the Goody Two Shoes one.
It was so weird. A lot of people hated it, and I was just like, it's something to do. It's like, it's not that bad. It's just something to do. But like, it was supposed to make Raw feel better, or like the show better, better. right?
It was okay for what it was.
Guys, it's supposed to be cool, right? Right?
Like, okay, I take it back. It was like two like really good things and one alright thing. The rest was shit.
Mm-hmm.
The Alexa thing, that was okay for me. The Ricochet thing and the other thing, that they were real good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, don't you like wrestling better when the men used to be men?
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, don't you like that? Don't you like when men used to be men and like carry guns and do drugs and fuck bitches and just like go to whorehouses and just like get your dick licked and then like get your nuts grabbed and get a dick put in your ass? Don't you like that when you used to get your hair pulled? You used to get choked and get fucked real rough. Yeah, baby, take it. Just like that, and just another guy suck your dick. But you don't like that? You don't like being a man? Huh? You don't like that shit?
Ladies and gentlemen, he really is my best friend because lately, as you see, I've been the calm one because, like, y'all know me, I rant, right? I was ready to rant on this. You did it for me. Everything you said was exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, but don't you like that? Don't you like being a man? Don't you like it? Don't you like showering with other guys and they being all close? You could feel them. You could just rub on their ass and just smack them and say, ooh, daddy, yeah. Yeah, just like that. I like drinking with you. I like tasting your spit. Come here. Put your tongue in my mouth. Don't you like that? Yeah, when men were men, we had like hairy chests. We used to rub each other up with oil and just wrestle in the back, just butt ass naked. Like if anything falls in, it just goes in and you just keep going and make it feel good. You don't like that? Yeah. Just men being men. Yeah.
I put it to you like this, right? Do you expect anything less from someone who wears a red hat and a shirt with a blue streak on it? Put it that way. Very vague for those that don't know.
I expect them to get impeached twice. Oh, right out of the park.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like Trump, I mean, wrong person.
He might be at this point.
He might as well be. But yeah, Taker went on Joe Rogan. That should have been a red flag right there. Went on Joe Rogan and just talked all of this shit about wrestling, how it's not tough enough. And the shit that they're doing, it looks scripted. It looks like it's ballet. It looks like it's this. And it's like, how many fucking times do I have to hear from these old timers this bullshit that just are stuck in their fucking ways and just like are so butthurt about wrestling evolving and them being left behind? How many times? Like, fuck, like,
I mean,
like, dude, like,
right?
Huh?
He went on and on about video games or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say no names, but it legit pissed me off for like something else he did before this, like way before this. This one little mark on Twitter. I'm not gonna say no names, so don't worry about it, right? Like, see, Undertaker's right. I don't see why everybody's mad about, right? But you're the same motherfucker who loves Miro and his little video game gimmick and whatever. Fuck out of here. And as Viper would say, suck my cock.
Yes, like this shit is getting out of hand with these people. And it's like, we just gave you like this whole fucking big ass send off. We totally kissed your ass and told you you were the greatest. You were such this great person. And the part where I was like, yeah, you know what? It's cool that he's stepping out of his character. It's cool that he's doing this. And then once you step out of your character, you're a total fucking asshole. It's like, nah. Like you make everybody feel so much like assholes for all of the shit that we fucking said about you. It's just so fucking stupid. Like, wrestling has evolved. Yes, everything in wrestling isn't for everybody, but wrestling has evolved. Like, if you don't see that it's evolved and take note and just be like, you know what? Yeah, it did. It did involve. I should just shut my mouth and just be like, my day was my day, and this day is different. You should have just been like, fuck, it's different than what I'm used to. Fuck, this is all you could have said. Like, everything else is just you being a fucking dickhead.
Exactly. Because, like, we could say, like, if he'd been retired, like, you know, like Hogan, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Someone like Hogan could say that, because he legit not around like that. Flair, you know? But
okay,
this motherfucker recently retired. So he's been in every fucking era, you know? He's seen the progression. He's seen the good points, the bad points, and all that. So he represents every fucking generation. So he needs to shut the fuck up.
He should, but dude, like, what the fuck? Here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mick Foley never bitches about wrestling. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He sees something, he'll literally be like, what's something on AEW? He's like, hey, you guys killed it. Cause he fucking knows. Like, he fucking watches wrestling evolve. He doesn't even have to be in a locker room. And Mick Foley has been around just about the same amount of time as Taker.
Yeah.
And Mick Foley literally watches wrestling and goes, you guys are so awesome. You guys and girls are awesome. Like, he legit will hit up the fucking Young Bucks when they have a good tag team match and be like, hey, you guys killed it. And it's like, dude, who the fuck else does that? Like, who does that? Only him.
A lot of other people, yeah.
Exactly. Like, people need to take his fucking thing and go with it.
Like, I put it to you like this. Because of people like Taker, right? We have a show like fucking Dark Side of the Ring. Put it that way.
Exactly. Because that's the type of shit that you want. Like, fucking psycho shit like that.
Yep.
Fucking gay sex rings and all of that. And for you guys that are just like, what is your deal with gay people? It's the manly thing where the manly men don't like being gay. So that's why I'm talking about that stereotype, equating it to them so they feel bad for it because they don't like the gay. So they should feel bad because I'm equating them to gay. So now you get it. I have no problem with gay. I have no problem.
A lot of like the homosexual wrestlers are my like favorite wrestlers. Sonny Kiss comes to mind. Like, he's been more violent lately, like on AEW Dark. So I think they're gonna make him a heel. Tangent there, but still. But,
listen. Here's the thing about Sonny Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
He's not on my TV where he should be, so I'm angry.
Yeah.
I'm angry about that. Like, why is he not on television? It's like Sonny Kiss has a different vibe to him than anybody else in the business. He has a vibe to him. He has this weird vibe to him that's like, yo, he can do all of this athletic shit, but he can also wrestle, like ground wrestle. And he gives, like, he has, when he walks out, it's legit like, oh, this is a fucking party. It's like Naomi. It's like Naomi turned up and it's like, oh, this is a fucking party. I like this shit. It's like, yo, why is he not on my TV every week?
Exactly.
Like, why not?
Like, AEW has a problem with that shit. Like, they take the good like people like off of TV for a while and like focus on people who I particularly don't want to see on TV like that, like the Bucks, Cody, and whatever, you know.
But yeah, like,
that's the Taker thing, though, right? Like, he's like, oh, when men were men, whatever. Like, Dark Side of the Ring, there's legit like videos. I don't know if it's like Dark Side of the Ring, but I remember seeing it probably online. There's like Road Warriors like snorting coke and shit like that. I think it was Road Warrior Hawk and whatever. If that's what you want to do for fun, Taker, you know, man, that's all on you, my boy. You know what I mean? Like, video games, like, that doesn't make you soft.
No, and the guys these days, they want to dress pretty and they want to look themselves in the mirror and look pretty. I'm like, okay, here's the thing. Bitch, You missed that era where queer as folk and Queer Eye for the Straight Guy came out, and we found out how to be metrosexuals. Like, oh shit, the girls like us to look a little bit pretty. They like us to get our nails done. They like us to have nice facial hair and like to be very well dressed. Oh fuck that, we can get more girls. Oh fuck you, this is what we're doing. But no, that's wrong. That's the wrong thing to do. Fuck you.
Exactly. By the way, your like storyline brother, he's a gamer.
Also, his storyline brother is also one of those other guys.
No, I'm just talking about the gamer thing because I was kind of offended about that.
It's fine, but he stormed the Capitol just so he can play Call of Duty.
Oh shit!
IRL. But on that note, we're gonna go to SmackDown. Yeah. So SmackDown.
Love SmackDown.
Yeah.
Love SmackDown.
Loved it. Best show. It's fucking awesome.
Yep. Like from beginning to end.
It started off really fucking awesome because it started off with Roman Reigns talking shit, and then Adam Pearce cut him off, and it set up the best thing ever. You want to know what it is? You want to know?
What is it?
Want to know, guys? Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
By the way, we're not being sarcastic. We legit like the fucking show. We're just joking around, but we legit like the show.
Yeah, no, we legit liked it. Then we had a tag team match that could have set up a future match. The women's tag team champions versus the Riot Squad.
Right.
With Billy Kay in the corner.
She actually matched.
And Billy, she matched. And Billy screwed them over. Sami Zayn came out, handcuffed himself to the ring post. Well, not the ring post, to the side. And said, hey, screw this. I'm getting cheated.
The guardrail. Which I didn't even know there was a thing on there to handcuff yourself to. That's kind of weird.
Right. And then Bryan came out. Daniel Bryan. Then he wound up challenging Cesaro. And Cesaro said, you're not ready to compete tonight, so I'll challenge anybody in the back. And guess who showed up?
Who showed off?
Wait, what? Ziggler. What the fuck? Like you said, who showed off? Like, this fucked me up.
Because he need to show off?
Right? And Ziggler and Cesaro had a fucking crazy match.
Yes.
Then, Cesaro won.
Yeah.
Then we had a fucking insane match for no fucking reason. We had Sasha versus Reginald.
The sommelier. Did I pronounce that right?
No, you actually did. You got it. You hit it right on the head. That match was so fucking awesome. He was just flipping out of shit and flipping over shit and flipping through shit, flipping. It's like, what the fuck what are you doing?
Like, I don't know who this cat is.
Like, what the fuck are you
Someone needs to
doing?
give me some information on him.
He knows how to do parkour. There's your information.
Like, I want to see him versus John Morrison now.
Yes.
I mean, drip.
Listen, I hate him. I hate the guy. Fucking hate him. I fucking hate him.
But he's fucking good.
But yeah. Yes, he lost. I hate him. So this is interesting. This was very interesting. So the Street Profits came to talk to Sonya Deville because they want a tag team title shot. She said, "Nah, Montez, you're injured. So I'm gonna look for other tag teams." I was like, "What the fuck? What do you mean? Like, what other teams?"
Yeah, because he legit said new tag
What the
teams.
fuck? Mm-hmm. Like who the fuck? Who is she looking for?
Don't know, like someone got called up from NXT, I guess.
Maybe. Hopefully. Then we had the Intercontinental title match. Angered me.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking angered me. It was going great. Sammy uncuffed herself, got in the match, double DQ. Fucking angered.
Like normally, I'm the cool one in this, like rational, whatever, but it pissed me off too. I understand it, but Apollo should have won that shit.
Mm-hmm. But then we had the obstacle course with Bianca and Bayley.
Shit.
Bayley did it. She ran through this little one, and she did it in a minute 35. She had to carry Chad Gable at one point. So she said, "Okay, Bianca, it's your turn." So she changed up everything and tried to make it harder for Bianca. And instead of having to carry Chad Gable, she had to carry Otis.
Okay.
Bianca did it in 50 seconds.
No, it was 38. So what?
38 seconds. Then she got attacked by Bayley. Further in their feud, but it was awesome. Then we had Junior Mysterio versus Bartender Cabron.
You can't say junior. Remember, Vince doesn't like juniors.
Okay, Mysterio. And he got beat by Bartender Cabron. And that was dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb. And Ray said, "If you don't do it this way, you're going to have to do it my way." What do you think that's going to be?
Well, while I was watching it, like, you came up with something. You said, like, he might have to, like, wear a mask. So, like, that's the only thing I can really think of. So, they're going to go into that.
Yeah, no. I'm all for it.
Do you think this is going to lead into a slight heel turn? Because I don't think they're going to go all the way with it, where he's going to turn on his dad and then they get the match that they want. Because the long run, they want father versus son eventually.
Probably. But yeah, like, then we got to the main event. Heyman versus Pierce.
Yeah, you fucked me up on that.
And what happened?
Heyman.
Card subject to change. Roman came out and beat the hell out of Pierce, but then he got attacked by Kevin Owens, and Kevin beat the fucking shit out of him and left him laying. So for the first time in a long time, somebody laid out Roman.
Yes.
So yeah, this makes it just made the whole entire show just good. Whole show good.
Technicality, who won that match?
Let's think about that. Who couldn't compete?
No one.
Damn.
You
Damn.
do know that. You do know that, right? Like just about everybody in that match was fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. He just said it. Like now, I'm like, damn, everybody was
Because
fucked up.
Pierce was fucked up for all intents and purposes, we'll say the crowd. Heyman had the fake leg injury.
Yeah.
And Roman got taken out. So who won that match? Kevin Owens, I guess?
Yes, that's the one. That's the one, Kevin. God damn, dude, like, fuck.
That's why that shit was so good.
Yeah, that whole show was just fucking good.
By the way, the bell never rang either, y'all.
That's true also. So, let's talk about WrestleMania.
Okay. Which one? There's
Two
three of them
nights.
that they're talking about.
No, we're only talking about the one that's coming up. 2 nights. Just spitballing. What do you think is going to happen here?
Obviously, it would have to be big for it to be 2 nights. So, like, a lot of people returning and whatever. Like, for instance, and I don't know how they're gonna get to it, but like Rock versus Roman, shit like that.
Not happening.
Oh, that's not happening?
Not happening. It's totally off the book. Yeah, it's off the books. It's not happening. It's going to be Daniel Bryan versus Roman.
I'm okay with that, but still, fuck.
Here's the thing, though. It's going to be big, but who's going to be there? I really can't see any like big returns from like the Beyond to just like show up and change the whole dynamic. And like, you know, like this whole thing has just been on like a really hot streak, and it's nothing you can do because it's just like totally incarnate. That like something just random and just like game changing is gonna happen at the show.
Like you said a lot of things in that whole thing, and like
yes.
3 people came to mind as you were talking.
Yes.
You can't see that brought up John Cena to me. Incarnate, that brought up Brock Lesnar. Game changing, that brought up Triple H. Am I right? Am I on the ball with everything?
You're on the ball, but like the streak thing, Goldberg, the Beyond thing, Undertaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
My man, like
all of those.
Like, you should like have an AK the Riddler.
Yes. All of those people. All of those people are like just in play. All those. I don't even know. I have no idea what's happening. I just know everybody's in play.
Except The Rock.
Except for The Rock.
Well,
so yeah. No.
Obviously, if he's there, he's not gonna wrestle.
Definitely not. Yeah, he's not wrestling. So yeah, that's stuff about WrestleMania.
Okay.
Any other news you want to talk about?
Nothing comes to mind. Like, is there anything else?
Well, NXT and Raw could be totally fucking screwed.
Why?
Because NBC will no longer be running any of their sports.
Okay.
So what does that mean? All of this stuff is going to be on USA.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're like, well, okay, yeah, that's cool. That means all of that stuff has priority over wrestling. So you figure out what that means.
Is it gonna be like the old days when they were like preempted or whatever? For example, like the dog show and shit like that.
Preempted, more like a whole different night.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like don't expect NXT to stay on Wednesdays. Just throwing that out there. Don't expect that. That's the first thing. Don't expect that. And the likelihood of Raw changing, if they don't get better, yeah, it could change.
Hopefully it's Raw and not NXT.
No, NXT is gone. It's the lowest rated show between the two. It's not pulling in the numbers that they want. So yeah, that's the thing.
Wow.
So this whole thing just like threw a whole wrench into a lot of things.
Can they, like, in theory, go to another channel? Like, by the same... I think Paramount is what owns USN and all that shit.
No, they don't. But let's go to another channel with less viewers.
No.
Not a okay. Like, you might as well just fucking cancel the whole show after that.
Yeah, you're right.
But the thing is, we have until like the end of the year, so don't get too hyped up on it.
Yeah.
Everything is still right now in play, so don't worry. But that's something to keep your eye out on. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Anything else?
No. Like that, like last part, like was really interesting. You got anything else?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Except for Priscilla Kelly and Elena Black wrestled tonight. They lost, but they wrestled.
Yeah, that's correct.
And oh yeah, for everybody who keeps saying Priscilla Kelly never wrestled in WWE. She wrestled in the Mae Young Classic, you idiots.
Like, Nigel McGuinness, like, legit said that.
Yes, because those smooth-brained journalists totally missed the mark again.
Basically.
Not surprising. Not surprising at all. And Ciampa and I was going to say Gargano, but Thatcher and Ciampa won. So now they're going forward.
They're legit like one of those teams, like you can't say one without the other anymore.
Exactly. So yeah, that's this week's show. You got anything?
Nope.
You sure you don't have anything else?
I ain't got anything. Except fuck Undertaker.
Well, of course.
Fuck Mark Calloway.
And hitting gay people in the head with chairs on purpose and giving them concussions because they're gay does not make you cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Fuck you for that. So yeah, just like fuck him, fuck this shit.